started the siege of Baghdad, I successfully pushed out Spain, and lo and behold, he became an AI. And that doesn't necessarily mean that's the end of him, but for now it is. It's interesting how you can just have such a small victory, just taking these few provinces, and it makes someone with a bigger army quit. You can see here, this is from yesterday, Spain still had a bigger army than me, 6.52. Compared to my 6.37. AI above us, the 9.2, that's who I'm fighting right now. I've just taken my entire army from fighting Spain, consolidated them, and just started bombarding them. Now I have more artillery. This is an AI, and overall this shouldn't be a problem. When the artillery die, the AI will most likely send out their big army and attack me. Now it'd be nice if I could back up into this fort when that happens, but I still am strong enough because I just have other units besides infantry to defend. So 257 versus is 140. It'd also be great if I just attacked because I have 490, so I might even do that. But we'll see. I'm not too worried about it. He's attacking here, which was fine. These areas up here have a higher level fort. They're almost to level 5. This area has a level 2 fort. That's why I decided to attack here, to make it less likely they will attack Abu right here. Now the Spain's AI is moving, so I'm sending more troops down here. I'm not expecting much, but he does have a bigger army than me. It could be annoying. I've been building up forts though. My railgun is complete. My goal for the railgun is to get him here and see if I could just attack the coast with him. So I really think I could get this spot here. This has a level 5 fort, which will give me great defense. I could just park him right in here, but I'm really undecided where to go next. Now Russia and Bulgaria have shown back up in the game. Now, I'm not too worried about them. Bulgaria especially, not too worried about him. But that's someone I have to deal with. If I take this city, I have like a human player that I might have to fight. But if I take this, I have, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. City of Najaf is actually like beating up human players and taken ground, which is really interesting to me. Now, the Kingdom of Hejaz has also just taken their city center. We're at day 33, so I'm not crazy concerned about that. So I have that to deal with also. And then there's the Netherlands. The Netherlands has their city center. They've had it the second longest that's still active. For an active player, the Netherlands is still a threat. And then Chile gave up. So for all the city centers, I think this is actually down here. I'm thinking this could still be the easiest. But we'll wait and see. I have to take this city. It's going to take some time. The Ottomans have a lot of troops. And it's an AI, so it shouldn't be too big of a problem. It's just a lot to deal with, and I got to deal with it in the right manner, or I'm going to lose a lot of guys. But so far, it's going all right. My thinking is if I take the city, whoever gets close to me, I'm going to take out. So if the Kingdom of Hejaz starts taking here or here, and we come in contact, I'm going to take their city center. The third city center I take needs to be a secure one that I'm going to hold for a while. The fourth city center, for example, pretend this is 4 right here, and I have everything else. All I need to do is just break through the very middle of the city. Breaking through the middle of the city and holding it, I'll win the game. I'll have to hold it for 3 days too. Wow. Okay. But it's tricky. I'm in a very good spot now with Spain leaving. It's a question of, do I attack the easy places like here and here and then let the human players come and try to get me, or do I just go after the more competent human players and take them out? But we'll see. My railgun will arrive really slowly, day and 16 hours to this location, so it's gonna be like 2 days before I'm starting to pepper Spain. I have time on my hands. I'm doing well, can't complain. Broken through first suburb of Baghdad. Going to be combining my forces here and going just straight for the capital. I'm hoping that when the capital is taken, the morale in the other provinces will start decreasing, which will make the rest of it really easy. In the north, I'm actually losing this spot. Like, they've just sent so many troops here that I've lost this level 5 fort and everything. I'm really surprised. I want to say it was at least 200 or 300 troops this group up here has fought. So I'm going to go over here and assist them. Now I have this as a rallying point, so I'm hoping the AI won't bother it. I'll get enough troops here in time, hopefully. I'm sending in a group to retake the north because we can't have that happening. Hopefully they can make it in time before the AI starts moving more. But I was not expecting that. They just have a lot of troops. This is definitely something you can't rush, taking this main city. Now Spain and Chile are still out. Italy came back. What's going on, Italy? I noticed Abyssinia and Hejaz are allies with each other, so I have to worry about that too, because they're going to be coming for me. I still have time, but I'm like, who should I attack next? Abyssinia, Hejaz, and the Netherlands are my biggest threats. So do I just go ahead and fight them instead of attacking someone else and then them coming to me and my forces are split up? I don't know. I'm undecided. I don't have troops to defend this. That's good. It is a lot dealing with Mexico. I'm glad I have a river to defend from. It makes it so much easier to see them coming. Oh, right when I got off, I realized Hejaz has taken here. You can see his troops mobilizing. So things are going to get interesting. I need to make sure I definitely don't take these areas. I need to start building railroads, get my rail guns closer. Finally, we're going to get, hopefully, a competent fight. Now I have to assume Abyssinia is going to also show up too. And it'll be interesting to see how they do that and how well they coordinate. I also forgot to look at the newspaper. Yeah, so I've killed 400,000 against their 50,000, which is pretty good. Can't complain with that. All right, it's the evening of day 35. I'm fighting this massive army. I was not expecting this. I didn't film it because I was at work. When I started my assault here at the capital of Baghdad, every AI province sent in like 100 infantry. And like I started bombarding them here. You could see little smokes here. There was smokes here too. Wow, I was not expecting that to happen. You know, it is what it is, and this is going to be what it's going to be. Now, I wanted to stay attacking, so all I've been doing with my main army is moving back and forth. I guess I can't move on combat, but moving back and forth, add target, back and forth. And that way, if I get into contact with them, I'm always attacking. Because if you look at my army, attack is my best friend. I have a lot of cavalry, 1 tank. This is what's going to hold me over. Now I have 2,300 health, and they have 9,000 health. I was not expecting this. Now, sure, my attack power is much greater than theirs, but this is ugly. I was not expecting this. I'm worried now that Hejaz has a spot here. Dutch East Indies is doing something weird over here, and Spain, it's an AI, but he's been attacking me with tanks now. I've been bombing him. Oh, I got to bring him back. Do transport ships have? No. They don't have great air defense. I don't know why I'm getting hurt. I mean, I only have 1 bomber, so there's that. But my railgun's going to show up soon and handle this. I'm just losing a lot more troops than I was expecting, especially losing this northern part too and needing to take it back. That was a bummer, but it also is what it is. I thought this was interesting. I was not expecting the AI to do this. And it's been a lot. I don't know if I'm going to hold 400 something attack against their 130 attack. And then I have artillery too. This is a lot. I hope Hejaz isn't positioning himself for this, expecting me to like really be vulnerable. But I really need to start churning out tanks. So I've actually been building artillery here, and I'm building a heavy tank, and I'm building another heavy tank. I really need to start just taking the tanks out because grain is in demand now. And the reason why grain is in demand, and I knew grain would be in demand eventually, couldn't tell you when, but eventually. Not fish. You can see fish is at 1.1, but grain is in demand because the vast majority of units have an upkeep of grain. That's it. It's not rocket science. So all these AI countries that just stopped being at war for 30 days keep building infantry, and now their provinces are not maintaining their upkeep of grain. The age of cavalry is over. In the future, the world will belong to tanks, but the cavalry have done good. I'm so glad I built this many. This is the fight for them to shine. That's just so many. I've never seen an AI country with that many infantry. I think this was well done. I don't know if this was on purpose, but they all consolidated to the capital, and then once they were all there, then they all struck back. And I really feel like that was a timed personal event, because that was not what I was expecting. I thought they would attack in waves. Well, it's the morning now. I lost my army. I was not expecting that. I probably should have just used the battle calculator. They lost 400 infantry. Can't believe it wasn't more. I lost my army. Earlier I mentioned how cavalry are done. Cavalry are just beginning. Yeah, I have to pivot back to cavalry and artillery now. Actually need these guys here. And the reason why I need these artillery up here is Hejaz is coming. Now, he doesn't have a lot, but I actually don't have a lot either right now. So yeah, that's fun. And Spain is just attacking and attacking. Now, Spain's army was pretty big too, so I'm outnumbered, but not outskilled. It's still AIs. Now, Hejaz is going to make things interesting. I think I have time with Hejaz, and I don't know what the Dutch East Indies is really doing. I don't like it, so I have to worry about these people. No, I'm going to bring my balloon back though. I don't need Hejaz to see what I have, and I know Hejaz doesn't have a balloon. This was good information. I don't need him to see what I got. I don't understand what Dutch East Indies is doing either, so I have this person to deal with also. I think I have to regroup and play defense right now. This will be several days of defense, building up my artillery and cavalry. When I feel like I have enough artillery, I'm going to build up my tanks. I've been building railguns. I haven't been happy with them right now. Just taking so long to get the railroads built, and then this railroad gets damaged, so I can't even move it. There's that. There's all those things. Just I have to build more railroads. I don't know what I was thinking last night. I thought it was interesting, so I filmed it, but honestly, I should have have paid more attention, but I was busy yesterday. It is what it is. Treating here. No need for that. Getting out of Dodge and seeing what other people are doing. I want them to make mistakes now.